Grand Rising to all my subscribers, to everybody that watches my channel. Grand Rising to you. The Lord has given us another day to get it right, to make it right, to get things in order. I went live yesterday, and I felt like I didn't want to be a a person that tries to instill fear in anybody. So I wanted to just go live this morning. It ain't about really fear. It's about just knowing what the enemy is up to. The people, the evil people, left hand side, the goats, what they're up to. So, but I woke up this morning bright and early. I don't know for a fact, but I know that I woke up this morning to this, and I don't know. I gotta get in touch with my friend, but the door door is just wide open. I know I didn't open that door. Uh, I was in the garage all night, so I don't. I'm trying to wait to see what my friend gonna say. hopefully, I'm hoping she opened that door. But if not, you already know who's behind that. That's crazy, man. It's it's all gloomy. It's all gloomy, cold, man. But yeah, man. Man, I'm just up. I was watching Red Pill Truth. I was watching Full Spectrum. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. But I don't know. I got some bad news the other day too. I got some real bad news. Well, not really bad news. It's just I don't know. I guess I'll share it with y'all. Um, I guess I mean I don't even know how I should even say or put this. Well, one of my ex girlfriend, you know, she said we were married. I say we were engaged, but we fell out. She left me and shit, and I guess she had very good reasons to leave me. But she actually moved out of the country. I don't know what country she's in. I believe she's in some part of Africa. I was just like, wow. Like, I mean, I don't blame her. I don't hate on her. I'm actually happy for her, and she got she got remarried that quick after 2 months of us being separated. I was like, wow. Like you move quick. But I guess this is how it is. I guess I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to go. Um, but congratulations to her for finding a husband that's gonna love her and treat her the way that she deserves to be treated. I definitely am happy for her. But I mean, far as me and everything, I'm like I'm not about to move that fast to get married to nobody like that. I mean, I do want to be married, but I can't move that fast. I'm cool on all that. Let me see. We got three people watching. What's up, everybody watching, man? It's bright and early too, bro. Man, I sure hope these stalkers didn't open up this girl door, man, and do all that. For real. That's kind of creepy, man. You wake up, like I said, I should try to show it again. I literally just woke up. I was been working on my car all night, and the door was open. If you could see that or not. Like literally open, bro. That's kind of weird, man. That's weird. But man, everybody talking about, oh, the mark of the beast is coming. Judgment. Yeah, oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. But what I don't see people talking about is what's the solution? Like what you gonna do like about it? It's like most people are just sitting here waiting. I'm waiting on Yahweh to come back, man. I was watching Off Grid Desert Farming the other day, and he was talking about Off Grid Desert Farming. Let me put my camera right here. Oops. Now you can. Oh, I got a booger in my nose. Ooh. We on live. Don't do it on live. But nah, he was talking about some 16-year-old. A 16-year-old had a dream and seen death come into this country. So cannibalism, all kind of stuff. So I was like kind of freaked out about that. I was like, wow, man. But it does talk about it in the Bible though, cannibalism. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. I just know that as a targeted individual myself personally, being singled out in this country and having all the having your job took away from you, having some of your family members turn on you, having the honey traps come out of the woodworks, being set up, put in street theater, um, all those type of things happen to me. I mean, at this point, it's more like it's only time that the people, the gang stalkers, and I'm about to talk about something else too. But it's only time that these evil people, get recompense for what's been going on all this time. Every person that participated in gang stalking, all the civilians, all the citizens running around, chasing around their own citizens, they're about to find out the real reason why they were going around doing it. So, uh, but one thing I want to talk about is the Young Thug. I don't know if you guys know who Young Thug is. Young Thug, the rapper. I keep pressing it. I don't know if you know who Young Thug, the rapper is, but he he was indicted on RICO charges, right? But this is the same guy that was wearing dresses. He was a part of their Illuminati. I guess I don't know if he was or not, but all I'm gonna say is this is a warning to the gang stalkers. If they arrest somebody like him and his stature, celebrity, put him in prison, put him in jail, and he's supposed to be protected by these the elite and all that, and they're willing to do that to him. What about y'all? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen to y'all? That sold your own people out, that sold your own citizens out, that sold all of us out, to break in our houses, to set us up with street theater, all the things that you've done. Like I said, I had a gun pulled on me last year for no reason, out of nowhere, some type of street theater skit. All those things that's been done. What makes you think that they're not gonna turn on you? They gonna turn on you, bro. You ain't nobody special either. You're just a pawn being used. They set the pawns out there first. In chess, if you know how to play chess, they put the pawn out first and set him up so that they can come behind him. Let me see. Yeah, but no, I'm up early, man. It's just everybody's talking about, man, time is short, man. It's loose, time is short, time is short. I'm like, man, I know, like we've been knowing, like targeted individuals been knowing what's going on. It's like it's nothing new to us. It's like y'all just now waking up to what's going on. We've been knowing corruption and evil is taking over, and that's why we had an opportunity to really sit back and really think about life and get our lives together. And Christ is the Most High and Christ bless. But I had a lot of going on, man. Yeah, if you're watching this live stream, man, good morning, Grand Rising to you. I don't say good morning, excuse me. Grand Rising to you. The Most High gave us another day to get it right. Uh, he gave me another opportunity to ask for forgiveness, for repent of my sins or whatever I've done, and to really try to make amends for whatever and make up for the things that I've done or the things I need to do as far as his work for the kingdom. Um, I really appreciate everybody for watching that last video. It's probably gonna be I was gonna come out with a part two, a lack of knowledge, but at this point, it's more like I feel like everything that's been said has been said, but I gotta keep going. I'm not really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really get depressed or sad or nothing like that. I just get more like when danger is present, when danger is near, I get real quiet. I get real quiet and I get real uh I get more in tune with my spirit, more or less, if that's the word for it. I don't get like afraid. I don't start like panicking. I just get more in tune with my spirit. And my spirit is telling me for a fact to get ready, to get ready for something. Um, Me being a man, alone, by myself out here on this journey, it's I prefer it that way. I would much rather have, like a counterpart, a wife or something. But if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? We get off the camera. My bad. My bad on that. As you can see though, what I'm doing, man. I'm preparing. I'm getting myself ready, doing this little car or whatever. It's early. It's early. What y'all doing, man? It's two people watching. What's up? And that's kind of creepy, man. So I'm waiting for my friend, man. Man, if they open that door up like that, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I want to bring out the scripture real quick before I get started on my day real quick. So I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do, what I used to do, how I used to read the Bible. I used to just open the Bible up, and the first thing that pop up, I just read it, and that's what I just did. So I'm about to read this. All right, and I just opened it up to it. This is the first place I opened up to. This is what it said: Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou. This I cannot make this. I just open this book up, right? Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, who I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring. And they shall spring up among the grass as willows by the water courses. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last. Besides me, there is no God. So with that, I'm gonna keep going too because it gets back into because a lot of people pushing this fear like all right, they coming in with the MTOB, you know what I mean? They coming in about to come down with great wrath, whatever plan they got set up. The World Economic Forum, all them people, you know what I mean? Your Kissingers and all these other people coming down with all this wrath and all that, you know. But here we go. It says here, and thus saith the Lord, King of Israel, Redeemer of hosts. Okay, and it says, and who as I shall call and shall declare it and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people, and the things that are coming and shall come, let them shew unto them. It says here, fear ye not, neither be afraid, and have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it. Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? Yea, there is no God. I know not any. They that make a graven image of of them are vanity, and their delectable things shall not profit. They are their own witness. They shall not see nor know that they may be ashamed. Who hath formed a God of molten and a graven image that is profitable thing? Behold, all his fellows shall be ashamed, and the workmen there are of men. Let them all be gathered together. Let them stand up, yet they shall fear, and they shall be ashamed together. So, what that's telling me is do not be afraid for all the people that's made graven images, for all the people that's worshiping these Buddha statues, worshiping these tarot cards, doing all the things that they're doing, all this evil wickedness. We shouldn't be afraid. The Most High gonna keep us, man. And that's straight out the KJV, man. I'm not afraid. I haven't been afraid. I don't know why the Most High chose me to be in this particular situation that I'm in at this current time for a reason. I don't really try to question the Lord for real. I mean I got a lot of questions, but it ain't like I'm afraid. So don't be afraid, man. The Most High brought me. I don't know. He brought me far, man. Like I said, I was down bad. I was living in my tent. It was nice. It was really cold. I didn't know if I was gonna survive through the night. And I'm not really like a begging type of person, like please help me or nothing like that. I just called on the Most High, and every single time, regardless of what I was going through, He always fed me. I was always eating something. What's up, phenomenal? How you doing, Grand Rising? I was always eating. I was always had something to eat. I never went without. Even when I didn't have no money in my pocket, I never went without anything. I always had clothes. And yeah, I might have froze the night before and all that, but he made a way for me to, find a way to warm up, get some food, and go at it again until, I just waited on him and he blessed me. One of my subscribers yesterday on my live stream asked me, do I want to travel, and uh she asked me, do I sorry, I keep getting that. She asked me, do I want to, Yah provide? Yes, Yah provide. Yes, he does. Provide for me, man. And when like I ordered some pizza, I'm gonna get to the what I was about to say after this, but I ordered some pizza the other day, of course, no pork. And I see these stray cats out here. And I remember how it was being hungry out here and not having nothing and not being able to eat, like when I get ready, or when I'm really hungry. So I decided to feed them. And they were really afraid of me because most animals are afraid of us, when they don't know you, especially stray cats. But now, after I fed them, I gave them a piece of my pizza or whatever, a couple pieces or whatever, some chicken the night before. It's like now they're not afraid no more. Like they really trust me now. And so now instead of the stray cats being all scared and fearful, now they're more, warmed up to me. They like come up to me and they like, oh, it's okay to walk up to them now. And I just use that analogy to say that the Most High does the same thing for us, like especially when we were strayed in the world and we were part of the world, and He just reached out His hand and let us know that, hey, I know you suffering right now. I know you going through it. Um, for me personally, uh, I've seen some devastating things happen to me in my life. I've talked about it multiple times on my channel, but I'll talk about it again, just so you understand some of the reasons why I am the way I am. And like I said, I had my daughter was molested at 7 years old, um, and she told me to my face she was molested, and then I think I was so upset. This is when I was in the world. I went and I bought a gun and I was gonna handle it. You know what I mean? But the police, the Most High, I guess, I ended up getting caught with the gun, and the case got dropped though, or whatever. After 45 days of me being in jail, they gave me a signature bond, let me out of jail, and I went to the court date, the actually family court date of this guy or whatever that was accused of molesting my kid, and they let this guy back into the household. Like they was like, yeah, he took all the classes, he can come back into the household, and I was devastated. I was like, I cannot believe that the state will allow this to happen. And it's because, somehow, some way, my daughter ends up changing her story and denying me and her justice. And I was absolutely just devastated. It hurt me to the core to where I started using drugs. I started using, I believe it's called PCP wet, because I didn't want to deal with reality. I was so hurt because one thing as a man, if you can't protect, your we're natural protectors. If you can't protect your kids and you got, the state going with this pedophilia, it really broke me down. And I was so far away from the Most High, but even in that, when I was so far away from Him, He still was there for me. He still was holding me up. I could have had a heart attack smoking that stuff, and I could have had a heart attack, or something could have happened to me out there. Man, I keep. Sorry, my bad. You say one thing for sure with the chosen: when you think you have it all, devastation happens, God must destroy that ego so he can use you. Man, you're so smart and wise. I appreciate your wisdom all the time. You're a very wise person. Thank you so much for being my friend through what I've been going through the past 8 months. I really appreciate you, man. He sure does. Hey, man. I done seen some devastation, man. It gets worse than that. I was sleeping last night. I had a nightmare. I have a problem with infidelity. Like my ex-wife used to cheat on me or whatever. She cheated on me like 3 times. Yeah, like 3 times. And one of the times she told me that my daughter wasn't mine. After 6 months of her being pregnant, and that really hurt me, man. I mean, that was devastating to me because I was literally like excited about my first child coming into the world. I was really happy. Um, I was preparing. I bought new furniture. I was buying up toys and clothes and all that. And she called me on the phone one day after her being pregnant for 6 months. Was telling me like, 'cause I guess she was getting close to delivering a baby, and she knew that she was sleeping with her ex boyfriend without a condom while she was sleeping with me, and she knew that if that baby came out and it wasn't mine, that I would be devastated, hurt, or I guess she wanted to save face. I don't know, but calls me and tells me like, "Hey, uh, I don't know how to tell you this, but the baby might not be yours." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" No, you gotta be lying. You gotta, man. You lying to me, man. You lying. And yeah, sure enough, man. When she delivered the baby, I went up to the hospital. Her whole family and nobody would let me in the room, so I didn't get a chance to see my daughter being born. You know, and that had a really profound effect on me as well. Uh, but it seems like what I'm starting to notice. I'm gonna tell you about this dream I had last night too. But what I'm starting to notice is a lot of my pain and hurt in my life has come from women. Like I would guess the wrong women. I don't know. It started with my mother, being abused as a child, whooped with extension cords and just mistreated, and it started with that. But I've noticed that a lot in my life that you know, and women have treated me like shit. And but what I've done is instead of me trying to just, I don't know, hate women or something like that, I just chopped it up as, I guess I deserve it. I guess I deserve, for some reason, I guess I deserve it. I guess it's the what the Most High put me through so that I can get closer to Him. That's what I was talking about in that video. He allows certain things to happen to us so that we'll get closer to Him. And so with my actual ex girlfriend, Strength in Yah, whatever, she ended up, like I said, she ended up marrying another man and out of the country, and she moved out of the country. And I didn't think I would care too much, but I actually did care, and it actually kind of hurt me a little. Not really hurt me, but I was kind of like, wow, I really lost her. I messed up another a good thing, and it is what it is. I mean, I wish her the best though. I wish nothing but the best for her. I hope that he treats her really good, and I hope that he gives her the life that I couldn't give her. I wish her well. Always refer to the story of Job. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, yeah. He destroyed. Yeah, the Most High, man. I've been put through hell. So when they talking about, oh, the world's about to end, the MTOB is coming and food shortage. I'm like, it's been a food shortage in my life. It's been hell in my life. So I mean, there's nothing really. I mean, too much more that's gonna shock and surprise me. You know what I mean? So, um, but as far as like my rest of my little story or whatever, I mean, and then it gets worse. I mean, literally since I was born, like when I was in my mother's womb, my father used to beat my mother, and I was in the womb while he was doing this to her, and I could have been miscarried or I could have got killed. You know, anything could have happened, right? And so it seems like literally since birth, evil has been trying to take me out. Evil has been trying to destroy me since I can think of. And it almost has. I remember a time in my life where I was just pure evil. I hated everybody. I wanted to fight everybody. I didn't never want to kill nobody or anything like that, but I always wanted to fight people, hurt people. Um, my mouth, with my mouth, my fists, my hands, things like that. And see, now I'm at a point where now I don't know if it's because I've gotten up there in age or that the Most High, He's actually changed my heart and everything like that. But now I'm more like, I don't really, I just like be like, man, look, man, I've already been through hell. I'm sorry, I got this damn booger in my nose. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I gotta clean this up. Hold on. I can't be out here like that, man, on camera, man. On camera. I apologize. My bad. Hold on. But yeah, the story of Job. I meant to. I don't know that video. I know that. Hold on, make sure Oh, it's still there. I'm sorry. I'm a rough guy. I'm a rough guy, man. Don't let the light skin fool you. I'm pretty rough around the edges, man. How can I get this book out of my nose? Slept in my car last night because I don't know. I slept in this car. Like I said, I woke up and that damn door was open. Think I'm cool. Think I'm cool now. Nope, it's still there. All right, I'm cool. All right, my bad. I don't mean to be picking my nose all in there, but hey, man, I'm a man. It's what happens. It happens, man. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Judge me. But anyway, it's bright and early, man. He said the only people who can't be fixed are the ones who constantly blame others. Exactly. I don't blame nobody no more. It's all me, man. I just feel like, but you know what? You know what's crazy though? It's like I know it's other countless stories and stuff that's happened to people in their lives, but I can only speak for with my experience and what I've been through. But I know for a fact that a lot of the things that's happened to me that especially and then on top of that, uh rounding out towards the end of my, to my mid adulthood or going into, my 30s or whatever, my late 30s, mid 30s, all of a sudden gang stalking starts happening. And I'm like, oh man, is it get even what else? When am I gonna find a place where everything is just cool? And I just come to realize that this is how I chop it up. I'm living my hell now. This is hell for me now. I feel like I'm living my hell. This is the punishment that I'm getting for what my forefather did, Adam, and this is what I deserve. But it's not really hell, like not to me, like really hell for me. It's more like for me, it's more like one of the greatest tests ever. Like for me, I look at this thing called life as a test. Like everything is a test. Like how am I going to overcome this next obstacle that's ahead of me, which is all this food shortage and all this stuff they keep talking about. How am I going to overcome all this? And I've been getting along pretty well since, so I'm not really afraid like these other people are going to be. Let's see. But yeah, I'm not, man, please. But I want to talk about this real quick too. Something that was on my heart this morning when I wrote when the Most High gave me a chance, and then I want to talk about the dream. First, I'll talk about the dream. So I was sleeping last night, and I had a dream. It's this girl I met in Las Vegas when I lived in Las Vegas. She knows her name. I'm not gonna say her name on here. She was Puerto Rican. She was Puerto Rican and black. She was mixed with Puerto Rican and black. My first Latino woman I've ever been with. And as far as loved and being with her and all that. But for some reason, because a lot of those times whenever I was in Las Vegas, some reason I truly believe that she was a plant agent, Anyway, I had a dream about her last night, and in the dream, I was leaving. I had a place. I had like it was a day to day place, so I guess it was a hotel or something. I had to pay every day, but I had to go out and work every day. But I brought her back. We made, we had sex and stuff like that, and I paid for the day, and I left her there all day. And then I go back, I go to work, and then I come back or whatever. All of a sudden, she don't want to touch me. She doesn't want to make love with me. She doesn't want to, communicate with me. And then on the phone, one of her friends calls, and she's talking over the speakerphone or whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, you were so busy yesterday, and you had that guy, and you couldn't talk to me." I was like, and I overheard. I was like, "What guy? What guy?" And then I took her phone and I found out that she had a whole nother man in my place while I was not there or whatever. But the reason why I'm talking about this dream is because I believe, and this is crazy. I'm gonna just say this. This is what I think is that the things that you dread the most, the things that you fear. I wouldn't say necessarily fear, yeah, I would say fear. The things you fear the most, the enemy, Hasatan, Satan, Lucifer, however you want to call him, he will allow that to manifest in your life. And because he knows that's your weakness, it's like you a superhero, kryptonite is your weakness, you know what I mean? And so he knows that infidelity and things like that, and just to torment me even in my sleep. So, I woke up and I was like, okay, wow, that's good. That didn't happen. But, I was gonna do a video on how, mothers are really important to sons. If you're a mother and you have a son, just know that you're very important to that little boy because you're the first person he falls in love with. First person a little boy falls in love with is his mother. Now, I don't know incest, nothing like that. I'm just being real. Same thing goes for little girls. Little girls fall in love with their fathers first. You know what I mean? So I didn't have that connection with my mother. My mother was adopted. My mother felt like nobody really wanted her, and she didn't really know how to deal with, showing love and all that. She was always believing in tough love and all this type of stuff. For example, I called her up the other day. I was like, "Hey, can I get $25 just to borrow so I can get my phone cut back on or whatever until I can get because I got a lot of money wrapped up into this project." And she's like, I ain't got no money. Every time I call, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. I was like, I just felt like, so for me, I was like, you just never, you let me down every time I call you. But I know she's an agent. I know she's a perp, but she always texts me like, "Hey, are you all right? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." But the first time I need you, or I need you to come through for a brother, you're not there. And so I got this complex, man, that the Most High is gonna deal with me with. He's been dealing with me. That's why I'm just decided just to stay single, stay alone, and just allow the Most High to purge the leaven out my heart, so that I can, let that part of me heal. As far as the dealing with women and relationships and things like that, because you know, for some reason, and they've said this a lot, and I don't know if you guys believe this. I believe it, but women are more susceptible to Satan than men are. And I'm not just talking about Adam and Eve. I'm just saying, as far as just being their emotions can be tampered with very easily because they're emotional creatures. And that's not to say that women are bad or they're weak or they're Satan. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if a woman is aware of that, then she needs to kind of tap into that logical side of her thinking and and think things through instead of reacting off emotions. And that's all I've gotten from women. A lot of women in my life is just reactions from emotional side, especially with my mother and stuff. She was hurting because her parents wasn't there for her, so she pushed that off on us, and so on and so forth. But it's just a lot of things I gotta heal from. But Do you the two people that's watching, do you guys believe? And I'm just gonna say how it is. I'm just gonna, because I can't sugarcoat this. Do you believe that, how can I say this? Do you believe that death is coming? Do you feel I don't really feel like death is, I feel like death is coming to a lot of people. I'm not just saying to yourself personally. I'm just talking about to where we're at. Like, I'm in Kansas City, like your area, to this country, whatever. I really feel like death is coming, uh, and a strong evil that we've never seen is coming. And but I'm not afraid of it because I've seen so much evil that I'm not kind of, I wouldn't say numb to it, but I'm just like, I've seen this before. But I'm more or less just saying this for the people that just went out last night. It was Saturday night, right? Everybody went out. They was fornicating, getting drunk, uh, giving it up, twerking, whatever they was doing, lusting, twerking. To those people that don't even have no clue what's coming, like, okay, let me give y'all for instance. Like, I was talking to this worldly girl, and she was like, I was like, "Are you worried about going to heaven or hell?" She was like, "I'm not worried about none of that." I was like, "Wow." I'm like, these people are bold, bold, man. I was like, you ain't worried about none. You ain't even gonna worry about trying to figure out nothing. You think that uh you think the creator just created all this, and there's nothing. Like, a guy was speaking the other day. He was like, well, when you look at your watch or you look at your car, you don't just say the car just came out of nowhere. You believe that someone made and created that car. You believe that someone created that car, or that watch that you're wearing, or those clothes. You believe it. But when you go outside, this is how ignorant people are. You go outside and you look at everything. You don't believe that somebody created this, the Most High created this. You don't believe that, you know? And it just makes sense, man. It's amazing that the society placed the party days on the Sabbath. I know, man. And that's when you do the worst of the worst. You do the worst of the lusting, the drinking, over drinking, and indulging. And man, it's so much going on, man. Threesomes are. I remember when I was coming up, threesomes were like taboo. Now threesomes is just like everyday everything they talking about. Lesbian, women on women is just prevalent. It's a norm now for these women to be with other women, and so on and so forth. I'm just like, just shocked. Like, I'm just standing back observing all of this because, as a target individual, we've been targeted and singled out for so long that now we're, if you're still a part of the world and you're a target, man, you must not be chosen. I don't know, but there's no way I could be a part of a society that did this to me. I can't be a part of these people, man. There's no way, man. They put me through hell, man. I've been going through some shit, man. But I think I see it like this though. This is how I see it though. And I don't know how, and I ask the Most High too. I make sure I ask him. I say, because I don't know if there's a confirmation in the Bible. I might have to look this up. But am I doing what you? Am I in good with you? Am I in your good, graces? Are you? Am I still cool with you? Are you going? Is my name written in the Lamb's Book of Life? Am I, you know? Because I don't boast about, oh, I'm an Israelite and I know I'm going to heaven, and oh, I know everything is good. I'm gonna be good when I go to front of God, and yeah, I know I keep the commandments and all this. No, I don't really boast in all that. I still humbly be like, man, I can go to hell. I mean, I'm filthy rags. So I just be wondering, like, am I cool with the Most High? Is he cool with what I'm doing? Because I look for like signs, like in life, like, oh, and it's sad that I still do this, but like I look for like gratification from the world, like, the way they, not gratification from the world, but like confirmation from the world, like, oh, I got a good job, I'm doing good, or um, let's say, oh, people are really talking to me, they like me, they want me to work on their car. It's like, oh, that's must be a sign from the Most High I'm doing good. But that's ignorant thinking, because I know that that's not the case, and I have to change my thinking on that. So the way the way I judge and know if I'm doing well, and I'm in His goodwill and His graces, is by signs. Not really like no psychic signs. I look like signs like, let's say, for instance, like I said, with the stray cat thing, I'm friends with stray cats, like, out of nowhere, because I know they're innocent, animals, or I'll have birds come really, really close to me. They won't land on me or not, but they'll come close, like stuff like that. They out there fighting. That's crazy. She said the most horrifying thing man has ever seen is coming to Earth. Man, what you just said right there, boy. That's absolutely. I was thinking about, because the other day I was just so exhausted mentally. I was thinking about quitting doing YouTube. I was like, man, I'm just done, because I just feel like YouTube. I know I got so many of my enemies watching me on here, and I feel like I don't really feel like it's a burden for me to do YouTube. I just feel like the reason why I even started doing YouTube is to help people out and just to talk. And it helps me out too, because it helps me. Like right now, I'm not really talking about nothing for real. I'm just on here talking. It helps. It's like a therapy for me, because I don't really have a lot of close friends for real. I don't have people like that I hang out with, sit down and talk with. Have you ever been talking to somebody? Have you ever talked to somebody before? And I'm talking about these worldly people, and you sit there and you're talking to them, and they really not making eye contact with you. They don't really, really care about too much about what you're talking about, but they want you to pay attention and feel what they talking about, and be into what they talking about. I know that's pretty happened to somebody before. Well, that happens to me a lot. Like, I find myself trying to express myself to people, and I don't know if it's because of my aura, who I am, but I try to express myself to people, and it's like they don't really, they like, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, yeah, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. But what about me? What about me? You say I stopped doing YouTube narrative videos, because YouTube keeps striking me. I know that video I put out, the accuser, Satan the accuser, I was afraid I'd get another strike too, but I just did it. They keep striking me too. I got one active strike. I got one active strike on my channel right now. But but what's crazy about YouTube? I would see other people doing the same content, or have the same stuff, type of stuff that they struck me for on their actual video. That's how I know I'm getting singled out. I was like, man, y'all showed fighting and rioting, protesting right here, and it's cool and it's on the channel, but I ain't gonna report it or nothing like that. But it's right there. But y'all gave me a strike for that. That's why I kind of wanted to stop doing YouTube. But I mean, for me, YouTube is cool. Like I said, I applied to be monetized. They was like, nah, you can't be monetized or whatever. Of course, you're gonna say I can't be monetized. Of course, of course. I talk about y'all so-called God, the God of this world. That video, that was a good video for me. Like I said, it took me 2 days to watch that video, the Satan the Accuser video. But man, to me, I enjoyed watching that video, and just because the guy was white, he was on point with everything he was talking about. He was talking about the Roman Catholics, the papacy. He was talking about the Saturday Sabbath, how they changed it. He was just waking people up to the truth, man. I don't know. I just don't. I never believed in just being against white people. Like I don't know. There's some good white people out there. Like I said on my live yesterday, but I took that live down because I didn't because them kids was loud. Because this mind control V2K is real, right? Serious. Said that's the whole thing. Can't speak true. We can't. We can't speak no truth for real. I try to. I try to keep it as truthful as possible. You're gonna have to. That's all I know. I can't go do worldly content. If I was a worldly person, I probably could do worldly content. Like, and I probably would be really good at it. But I'm not into that. I'm not into what's the world. The world is giving me a bowl of feces my whole entire life. Why would I want to be anything a part of this world? This targeted being targeted like this, singled out. Like if I go get a job, I'm getting job mobbed. They try to destroy your boy, man, but it don't work because I've already been through hell already. This may shock and awe. Oh, I wanted to talk. I know what I wanted to talk about. I know exactly what I want to talk about. So y'all hear about that shooting yesterday, right? In Buffalo, New York. 10 people, a mass shooting got shot. 10 random people, all of a sudden random people. Now, you may call me crazy, call me whatever you want to call me. But I promise you, I'm 85.7% sure that was a target individual that carried out that act over there in Buffalo. It's probably a targeted individual, probably a person that was getting harassed and gang stalked. Because I remember exactly how it feels to have strangers, people you don't even know, harassing you with colors, coordinations, and walking in front of you, uh, doing all kinds of stuff, cutting you off, saying thing, doing that. What do they usually do? They do that stuff, indirect conversation. And that probably whoever that person was, and I gotta look into it. Whoever that person was, they probably didn't get a chance to go on YouTube and find out about gang stalking and what it really, really was about. And he took matters into his own hands. And I can only say that because that was me. That was me. I didn't know what it was. I'm about to buy me a gun. I'm about to get me a gun. I'm like, I don't know who the hey, somebody else come over here, they're getting shot. You know what I'm saying? And that was me. And but the most high took me out of that. And he had his hand over my life. That's why I give him so much honor and praise. Because where I live at, it's really, really gangster around here. I don't know where y'all live at, but it's thugged out around here. And the way we was raised, it's like, you gotta be a G around here. You ain't gonna survive, man. You're not gonna survive. And this weather looks pretty bad. Ooh, this weather looks really, really bad. Yeah, I want y'all to see this weather. Look, two identical shootings happened, both 10 dead. Yeah. And you know what I think they're using it for? And now I don't know if that was Antifa. Look at this weather, y'all. Sorry. I'm in Tornado Alley too, so we got to keep our eyes open. Clouds moving all fast. Uh-uh. Y'all see that? Hold on. See that? Anyway, I'm about to let this garage door down. Anyway, man. But I think, the targeted this program, it creates mass shooters, and they want to take Americans' guns away anyway. So that was they love, they're never going to come out and say it on the news. Oh, this is this. They're going to say, oh, this is another opportunity for us to push for gun control. Saying take their guns. Once we take their guns, we can just usher all them into slavery in the FEMA camps. Because you got to think though, man, with people not really thinking, especially worldly people. And a guy said it the other day. He said, the Most High is not going to send us to hell. We were already on our way to hell, but He sent His Son to redeem us from going to hell. It's not like He wants us to go to hell. Matthew 25:10, I believe. Should bring that scripture out. Matter of fact, I am. But He don't want us to go to hell. It's just that He sent this Redeemer. So people keep blaming, and these worldly people really believe that they gonna be cool for doing all the things they've been doing all this time. Like yesterday, I had a whole breakdown yesterday, man. I broke down yesterday after seeing these people getting killed, 10 people getting killed in this store. And yeah, they may have been gang stalkers. See if I got that right. Nah, Matthew 25. Says, watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. Let's see. Here it is. Here it is right here. So I was wrong. It's Matthew 25:30. And I'm gonna bring this out while this rain and this storm is coming in. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth when the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all his angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. Oh no, I thought I had it. That's not it. Hold on. Oh, I don't have to bring this up. Where? See. My memory's not that good. I apologize. That's why I wouldn't be good as a on the corner as an Israelite on the streets. I wouldn't be good, man. They would be like, bring out Deuteronomy 20. I'm like, yeah, let me find it. But you know what? I've written it on my heart though. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just gotta find where it is. But anyway, it says I'm gonna find it though just to bring it out. It says in the Bible in Matthew it says that be cast into everlasting torment, and I'm paraphrasing this. Uh go to where the go to hell, basically where it was prepared for Satan and his angels. If you know the scripture, please let me know. I believe it's right. I think I'm close. That blessed is that servant whom is the Lord is whom his Lord when he cometh shall find him so doing. Like Paul was talking about, make sure that when the Most High comes back, he find you doing his work. I, yeah, but hell was made for Satan and his angels, man. And he had free will as well. Satan had free will, man. Your leisure, I recommend the movie The Shack. What movie? What's that about? Ooh, that weather coming down. Look, see that? It's bright early too. Oh man. I hope she didn't leave that open. I don't know if she would have did. She could have knocked on the. Oh no. Oh no. God, yeah, okay, I'll watch that for sure. I'll watch it today because I'm gonna be in the garage all day, so the Most High is willing. Man, but I love getting back into this Bible and reading this Bible because it really helped me out a lot. And I can't stand people that be like, the white man read that Bible. He took the scriptures and he twisted them up. Okay, well, why does it talk about his destruction then? Oh, here it is right here. Oh, I did find it. It is Matthew 25. It's Matthew 25. Look at the Most High. Uh, Matthew 25:41. And I'm about to bring this out. It says, then shall he say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and you did not visit me. Then shall they then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw you hungered or thirst or stranger or naked or sick or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of these, the least of these, you did it not to me. And then these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. What a way to start the day off, right? To the least of these. Boy, I hope I make it in, man. I try though. I remember me being even homeless, and I was give to the homeless. I'm like, bro, here, man. I got a little bit more than you got here. Make sure y'all are giving y'all all, man. Not really your money. Just give your time, give your efforts. It might be somebody on your Facebook that might be contemplating suicide. It might be somebody on YouTube that's not really having a good day. You can just say words of encouragement. This different thing. You never know how far it can go for somebody. Hmm. I appreciate y'all watching my little live stream, man. I don't be doing nothing for real. I don't be doing nothing. This young lady, she said she wants me to come out. That's what I want to talk about. She wanted me to come out to Minnesota so she can interview me or whatever on her YouTube channel. And I'm kind of leery at first because these stalkers and these agents, they've been trying to set me up for a minute. But I don't walk in that type of fear no more. So yes, we must remain humble regardless of evil that comes our way. Side eye. Hmm. You said it. You said it phenomenal. It's one other person that's been just sitting on here the whole time and they didn't said anything. I don't know who that is. They haven't said nothing. They do it all the time. Said you can do an interview online. Exactly. On StreamYard. That's why I was kind of worried about that too. They've been trying to set me up for a minute. I don't know why, but they always want me to leave out of state somewhere. People coming up missing, like I showed in that video. People coming up missing, all kind of stuff going on. I ain't going for it, bro. You're gonna get an 18-inch. You're gonna get an 8. You can get 18, 12, or 6. Pick one. For real, I'm not going for it. But I'm glad I had a, I'm glad I brought that up though. The hell is prepared for the devil and his angels. Never was meant for us. And unless you deny the Most High, you deny the Most High. That's where you're going. You're going with your Father. And in the Satan and the Accuser video, it says the only time in the Bible that Yeshua says that the devil, that he refers anybody to a god is the devil. The devil is the god of this world. If you're not worshiping the Most High, you're worshiping Satan. Exactly. Yeah, I watch Life a lot on the sideline. So I went out. I was searching for, like a little girlfriend to talk to and everything. And as I went out and I was like searching and trying to talk to, I just realized something. I was like, these women are not what I'm looking for. I think I'm just gonna stay single. They are not what I'm looking for. And I really truly don't believe and think that I'm not ever going to be married again, because I think the Most High wants me to focus on Him in these last days. He wants me to focus completely on Him. He wants me to complete the task. If He wants me to have a mate, He'll give it. What I'm saying, He'll make it to where I'll have a mate. But I'm not going to rush after being in a relationship after 2 months and rush off and fly out of the country and go get married. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not rushing and hurting for love that bad. Ain't no love. It takes time to develop love. It takes time to develop a relationship with somebody that I've learned. Ain't no way you're gonna know somebody for 2 months and be ready to marry them and spend the rest of your life and commit and devote your whole entire life. Ain't no way. I don't know what that was about. I just pray for the young lady. I hope that she finds what she's looking for. I hope that that she is okay. I don't wish nothing bad for her. This rain coming down. It sounds good, don't it, y'all? Yeah, I like being solo though. It's cool. It's cool though. I mean, it ain't all that bad. I ain't gotta worry about nobody cheating on me. I ain't gotta worry about nobody bringing me home no diseases. I ain't gotta worry about nobody getting on my nerves. I go sit in my car whenever I get ready, read my Bible, watch my YouTube videos. I love watching YouTube videos about the Most High, or conspiracies, but they're not conspiracies, they're actually true. So I'm gonna start calling them truths. This truth that's going on with this farming equipment. I love finding out new stuff, man. But I feel like the devil makes you feel like you're missing out on something. He'll make you feel like he'll make you feel like you are undesirable. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of feel sometimes. But then I remind myself, I'm like I tell myself like they missing out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they missing out because I think I'm a great person. I may be extremely flawed, but I believe I believe the Most High does shine His light on me and shed His grace and mercy on me. So I feel like they missing out. I try to find me an Israelite wife, and it's so different because I'm so new to this truth. I've only been in the truth for 2 years now. It's so different. I don't really know how to go about talking to an Israelite woman without sounding like I'm trying to lust after her or something. You can't even tell them they're beautiful, without them trying to think you're, lusting or something like that. Kind of different. Yeah, phenomenal. Keep dropping them beats, man. I ain't heard no beats from you in a while. But I got like I said, I got my song written. I don't know how on BandLab. I'm gonna probably share it. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about that. I'm waiting because my baby mama got a studio. I'm waiting for her to get her microphone ordered. You gotta get her mic replaced or whatever. Wow, that's hell. That's crazy. Anyway, um, and I'm waiting to record my verse, man. The verse go hard. I'm waiting for my friend, another target individual. He's supposed to drop his verse on there, but I wanted other people to get on it too, other target individuals to see, everybody, like leave the second verse open for everybody can do it, and then make like a compilation video of everybody putting their second verse to the song. You know what I mean? Like let's say like this, the chorus plays, and then boom, the second verse comes on, and then every person how their rendition of the second verse should be, and then everybody vote on who has the best second verse, and then put that verse on the actual song. That's how I want to do it. But it's a dope song for TIs for target individuals, because we feel it. We gonna feel this one. I wish I could show you some of my verse, man. It's verses. It took me about 2 weeks to write that verse. 'Cause I don't really rap for real, so it took me like 2 weeks to write this verse. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Sometimes, I think, especially when you get to dealing with, I'm going on another topic. When you get to dealing with other people, and what I've realized, especially after reading the Gang Stalking Manual in its entirety, is even if you do get with somebody else, the CIA, the NSA, and all these people will mind control your partner, and they will, influence them to do things with those frequencies and everything like that. But when you're dealing with just yourself, you're dealing with just you. And, I like that. I have better chances just dealing with me than dealing with, and I got to deal with your personality and your mind control. I got to deal with my own insecurities, mind control, whatever is going on. I don't know. They try to mind control me, but you know what I mean. I'm a tough noogie, man. I'm a tough cookie, man. You can't just mind control me, man, like that. But I'm probably gonna get off of this live stream. Thank you for watching my live stream. I appreciate you. I really do. About to get started. So have a good day. You be blessed, okay? Shalom.